That's one of the that's a horrible mentality. Hey, don't get the kingdom anyway.
Man.
So I'm just gonna fuck all these bitches, and I don't care if they got to do. I'm gonna get this money. I don't care how I'm gonna get it. Right? Well, that's the mentality of the ungodly. You read about it in Wisdom of Solomon too.
Oh yeah. Yep.
You want to do all that before you depart, because you think that you ain't gonna have to come back and have to suffer.
Man.
You can play with that notion if you want to. You got to deal with the Father of Spirits. You don't know what he. You don't know what he got in store for your ass, man. That's why the scriptures tell you the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom.
It's like the Lord made your spirit, so He knows all your pressure points, all your, He know what makes you go, man. I'm gonna take out the nigga mama first, and then, man, he calculated with his Most High is calculated with his judgments, man.
Remember what the Lord did to Job. And that was and he was righteous.
Yeah,
and he was right. Then he would do to a wicked ass thing.
Right.
Yeah.
He did all that to Job. He told Satan, but don't kill him. Let him live so he can suffer that.
Yeah.
But he's still gonna show you that he's faithful. He's like that.
Right.
The Lord was just showing him as an example for us.
Yeah. Job
Take
did.
it cheerfully.
Yeah.
That's what the Lord did. And,
Yeah.
right. We gave him that, but that's no different than your parents whooping your ass. I whoop you because I love you. That's really what it is. I chastise you because I love you.
Wisdom of Solomon 12 and 23.
Look what the Most High did to Abraham. He about to make him kill his own son, and that was his friend. He called him his friend.
This is Wisdom of Solomon chapter 12 and verse 23. Yeah, it says, "Wherefore, whereas man had lived dissolutely,"
We start at 22.
it says, "Therefore, whereas thou dost chasten us, thou scourgest our enemies 1,000 times more."
Yep.
To the intent that when we judge, we should carefully think of thy goodness. And
Just like Job. Job the Lord sent the scourge on him, but it was for a purpose. But then after that, because even in his affliction, when his woman told him to curse the Most High and die, he's like, man, you speak as one of them foolish women speak. Know that you should, what he said? He said, should we not suffer both good and evil? So, hey, but what came after that? He experienced the evil, and then he got what? He got good. He got good in return for that.
Multiplied.
The Lord multiplied what he had. Restored him a double fold, man.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
it says,
This is for niggas that got that mentality that think that, well, I'm gonna just do wickedness and I'm gonna just die an easy death and then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna live like a king. All right. Go ahead.
when we judge, we should carefully think of thy goodness, and when we ourselves are judged, we should look for mercy.
Show look for mercy. Go ahead.
Wherefore, whereas man had lived dissolutely and unrighteously, thou hast tormented them with their own abominations. For they went astray very far in the ways of error, and held them for gods, which even among the beasts of their enemies were despised, being deceived as children of no understanding.
All right.
Therefore unto them, as the children without the use of reason, thou didst send a judgment to mock them. But they that would not
Remember that? Shows the delight in things that the Lord, doesn't delight in. The Lord knows what he- I will choose you
fulfill a judgment worthy of God.
Ooh. We shall feel a judgment worthy of God. What does that mean? Like, this is a direct judgment from the higher power. You deserve this. Your just due. I'm gonna give you a judgment that's perfect for you.
It's according to your abominations.
Yes.
So there's no telling what the Lord can do.
That's why it's not good to have that mentality. That was it.
Yeah. 2 Peter 2 and 9 says, the Lord knoweth how to deliver the godly out of temptations, and to reserve the unjust unto the day of judgment to be punished. But chiefly them that walk after the flesh in the lust of wickedness, and despise government. Presumptuous are they, self-willed, they are not afraid to speak evil of dignity. The Lord preserve you into the day of judgment, man. And that could be, like you said, you could be going through sickness throughout all of Jacob's trouble. You could be by yourself. The Lord can have the limbs cut off, and you're still alive. Hey, it's more than 1,000 ways to die.
Yeah. Said men shall seek death and shall not find it.
And that was back in what, World War I, II?
Yeah.
You know? Hey, so how much more today?
The Lord can have you go through Jacob's trouble, through famine. Have you survive that? Some way, somehow, preserve you. You know? Get all freaking cut up, blasted up, shot up, still survive that. You know? Then catch a missile.
Hey, that's gonna happen. Because somebody gotta catch them missiles. Somebody gotta catch them laser beams. A lot of these niggas is they're gonna make it through a lot of this shit to ultimately be destroyed.
That's gonna make up their pride.
Man, right? I was thinking the same thing. Yeah, I got a pre. Hebrews 10 and 31. It is a fearful. You got it. Go with it. 31, yeah.
Hebrews 10 and 26. For if we sin willfully, that after that we have received the knowledge of the truth, there remaineth no more sacrifice for sins, but a certain fearful looking for of judgment, fire and indignation, which shall devour the adversary. Verse 31, it is a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power.
Yeah.
It's fearful, man. His judgments are there's no limit to what the Lord could do to you. The Lord can cause a new thing in earth.
Right. Go on by that.
That in itself is just scary. The idea that the Lord created a new phenomenon and get some people out of there.
Yeah.
He did the Korah, Dathan, and Abiram. That was a new thing. He opened up a sinkhole and sunk all of them down into the earth and their families.
Like all of a sudden, it wasn't no warning.
It happened out of nowhere.
Yeah. Like you see sinkholes in the world, like big ass sinkholes. They just open up, swallow houses, swallow whole neighborhoods, swallow buildings. Like I think I want to say I seen a sinkhole open up in like an intersection.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I seen one in Florida down the street, and the car was driving, and she just opened up. Like, damn, what would you do to be coming down that street right before that?
Down,
That's
that's
it.
awful.
And that's the thing. There's no pulling you out. I ain't seen that. When I pull you out, like they say, and I think in Florida it's so moist, the car just sunk into the mud.
Yeah. They had a plane crash back in the 90s, Value Jet. They said the plane crashed in the Everglades, and it was so deep that people, you couldn't even see the tail of that motherfucker, of the plane, because they just sunk in there, and you know, they got crocodiles and shit in there. People, They never seen them people, man.
Now they ate.
Yeah.
We just seen that
Shark.
dude there eaten by the shark.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I saw that too. Yeah.
Like and the Lord put the Spirit on him to lead him out there
Mhm.
to that water.
Yeah.
And that portion of water, out of all the body of water,
Right.
the Lord placed him in that spot for that shark to find his nest.
Yeah. Yeah. And
Look, he was still that too, bro. The
He
shark
was
would
still
just
a-
take his time.
He was picking them apart, and while the dude was still, you can still see his head come up, and you can still tell that he was still alive, even when he was getting
Legs probably calm.
yeah.
That's such a horrible way to
That's
go,
horrible.
because you're really helpless because you can't get away. You can't outswim no shark.
You probably didn't die until he took the last bite.
And I'm pretty sure he was like probably an expert swimmer, expert diver or some shit. Throw his ass up.
That was cold right there.
This is Job chapter 14. 15, though he slay me, yet will I trust in him, but I will maintain my own way of the Lord. Right? Jump down, he also shall be my salvation, and shall not come before him. Right? Now I want to jump up to, because we were talking about how he did that to those who love, how many for those that don't love?
Hebrews 12:5, it says, and you have forgotten the exhortation which is speaking unto you as unto children. My son, despise not thou the chastening of the Lord, nor faint when thou art rebuked of him. For whom the Lord loveth, he chasteneth, and scourgeth every son whom he receiveth. If ye endure chastening, Yahweh dealeth with you as with sons. For what son is he whom the Father chasteneth not? But if you do without chastisement, whereof all are partakers, then are you bastards and not sons. It says, furthermore, we have had fathers of our flesh, which corrected us, and we gave them reverence. Shall we not much rather be in subjection unto the Father of spirits and live?
Hey, it's like, somebody jump over to Matthew 7. This is,
Matthew 7:7, ask and it shall be given you. Seek and you shall find. Knock and it shall be opened unto you.
Mm-hmm.
For everyone that asketh receiveth, and he that seeketh findeth, and to him that knocketh it shall be opened. Yeah, it shall be opened. Now what man is there of you whom, if his son asks bread, will he give him a stone?
the father just wants to give you the right thing, so even the chastisement is a good thing for you. It's for your own good.
Or if he asks a fish, you will give him a serpent. If ye then being evil know how to give good gifts unto your children, how much more shall your Father which is in heaven give good things to them that ask him?
Oh yeah. That bitch right there. Oh. Oh.
Spiritual father.
Oh yeah.
I looked around, I was like,
Most of the
not
time.
a
I'm not offended by that.
No, me neither. She threw it up like, she was rapping hard, you know. We over here rapping, she was over there rapping hard. You have more than the way you started.
Hey, UPK with a shot.
But they verily for a few days